What's up, everyone? This is Destiny for Travail, and I am going to do the Gades boss challenge today, and just take a look at the character's equipment here. This is the I recorded this video earlier, so I'm actually just doing a post-audio recording of it, and as you can see, if you want to see the equipment setup, I'm not going to list anything in the description. You can just look at it, and this is basically going to be a video response to a HCBailly's video where he did this boss, and I'm actually following his guide, his setup, and his strategy pretty close. I changed a few things and prioritized a few things just really slightly differently. It's negligible, so yeah, anyways, I'll just talk over some of the abilities that I chose to use and kind of what my priorities were in this battle, and here we go. So first things first, I wanted to get Tia's speed faster. Well, so she's faster than Gades, because her speed being above Gades is essential. Like, you will not win this fight unless you have Tia's speed higher than his. It just won't happen. It won't happen. So I had Maxim use Fake. I had Guy use the Kite Shield. It was a Fleet on Tia, so boost her agility by that much more. And I had Salon use what did she use? She used Bravery from the Muscle Ring, and then I just had Tia use the Sluggish ability from the Beret that she had. And I gave Salon another Beret. I was fooling around with some strategies, but she didn't really need it in the end. And there, Tia didn't have anything else useful to do, so I just had her boost her own intelligence there, which, sure, why not? Anyway, yeah, so the first 2 or 3 rounds of this battle is really the most important. It's going to make or break it. So actually what I end up having to do was I had to fool with the random number generator for this game, which Enix seems to do quite frequently, is they use a random number generator in some of their older games, and you can fool with it, which I'll explain what I did. I had to play with the random number generator enough so that Gades would use his physical attack on the capsule monster, on Blaze there, so he could take Blaze out of the battle. He's pretty useless in this battle anyways, but the way that I did it, my method for doing that was I left the room, came back in, I would make a save state, fight Gades, see how he reacted in the first 2-3 rounds, and then if it wasn't to my liking, I would just leave and come back in. So what I did is I left the room, came back in, tried it, left it, came back in, blah blah blah. Did it 2 or 3 times, and this is the 3rd one I tried. Anyway, I played with the random number generator enough where he used a physical attack on Blaze, and then I think he used another physical attack on it was Guy, I believe. So that's what happened there. Anyways, so the debuffs that I wanted to use was I wanted to get 2 menaces on Gades, which would lower his attack power by 1/8 and then by another 1/16, which is, it's pretty good. You could fool around with the numbers, how many times you do what each ability, but that's what I used anyway. And I also used the Bravery 3 times, and the biggest reason I used it 3 times was because Tia, right there, see, like, she's pretty close to being one-shotted by the physical attack, so I wanted to have her defense high enough where she could survive it. Same with Salon, like, they don't have much HP or defense. I think Salon has a bit more, but than Tia. But anyway, Tia was the priority. Like, she is the essential key player. She's the main healer in this battle, and yeah, like, you have to have her alive because her Holy Wings IP attack heals everyone for well, I think with my stats and everything is 90 damage, which after he uses Destructo Wave, it's essential. So what I have going on right now is Maxim is on healing, off healing, and Guy is doing his attack, throwing some DPS down, and yeah, something World of Warcraft, whatever. And Tia is still on healing, so she's going to keep on doing that. The only reason I have Maxim healing right now is because I want Salon to use her, what is it, the Power Brace or something? Anyway, I wanted her to use Battle Lust a couple times on Guy and then a couple times on Maxim so that they could do a little more damage with their physical attack. Your offensive spells with Tia or Salon, you're not going to be using them in this. Well, I never did anyways. If you can find a different way to actually make them useful, we'll go ahead, but they need to be healing. So once I have Battle Lust buffs up on Guy and Maxim, then Salon can go to healing, because I'm not comfortable having Maxim healing us at such a low level. We don't really have a lot of defense or HP. Whereas if he uses 2 Destructo waves in a row, there's a chance that Tia or Salon can get killed. So, you know, after the Battle Lust buffs are set up, then I wanted to switch Salon over to healing so that I could be safe. So, anyway, yeah, I did, so 3 Braveries. I did 4 Battle Lusts, 2 apiece for Maximum Guy. I did 2 Menaces. I did 1 Sluggish spell with Tia to lower Gades' speed, and with Guy, what did I do? I had him use his Kite Shield IP attack on Tia so that her agility could surpass that of Gades, which having Tia's agility higher than Gades' agility is really very, very key, and the attacks I used in the first round made it so that her agility ended up being higher after that first round. See, right there, she almost got one-shotted. It's really, that's why I went for the extra bravery, and I did 2 menaces on him, because it's so close. She probably only had like, let's see, 3 HP left after that 1 physical attack from Gades, so like he's incredibly strong. Like, this is probably the toughest boss fight in the game. I'm not sure, like I haven't finished this game yet, but yeah, you can see Maxim is kind of useless with his physical attack. Anyway, this boss fight, once you have all your buffs set up and you have the Tia being able to go first, then you're pretty much invincible. Like, there's no way he can kill you unless you screw up or do something. I was doing a take previous to this, and when I recorded the boss fight, and I had Salon not heal on one of the rounds because I don't remember, I was getting her to put a Battle Lust up on somebody, but we didn't have the extra healing besides the Holy Wings IP attack, so what happened was I ended up getting killed, and it sucked because I was in the middle of recording and I had to do another take, which I'm not a fan of doing takes, and also this is the second post-audio voice commentary. This is the second take of this because there's something wrong with the mic. It's just not good. So anyway, there, see, Maxim, he's probably the most useless one in this battle. He doesn't have a really high attack power stat, and the only way he can really put damage on Gades is if he uses his IP attack. Now, Guy is the main damage dealer here. Like, his, after 2 Battle Lusts, he'll probably be doing about, I don't know, 300 and maybe 400 damage on a critical hit. And, you know, he's going to be the main damage dealer here, so, yeah, after those 3 rounds of setting up the buffs and debuffs, it's pretty much smooth sailing, and then, you know, just have Salon back on healing. She uses strong every single round on everybody. It just seems to me like it's essential. Like, you have to have the 2 healing spells going every round because, yeah, see right there, if I didn't heal up the last round, that would have killed Salon and Tia, so she uses that every single round. And then Maxim's back on the offense, doing at least some damage, I guess. Not enough to really make a big impact, but anyway, he's doing something, and there it is. So that's it. That's all. That's basically it. So if you use the Destructo Wave, have Tia use the Holy Healing, and always have Salon use the Strong Spell on everybody, and that's about it. If Gades attacks somebody with his physical attack, you know, obviously it does a lot of damage. Just have Tia use a strong spell on them, so just top them off, and yeah, so that's about it. You know, it's a pretty long boss battle. He's got like 7,500 HP, which is pretty ridiculous. Like, this is his stats are just incredible. Like, according to HCBailly, like, it's just, you're not supposed to be able to win this, but when you do win it, you can get something nice, so you know, why not? So there, yeah, that's about it. It's pretty much invincible now. Just keep everyone's HP topped off, and you're not going to have to worry about your MP with Tia or Salon, just because the strong spell only costs 3, and we have like, what is it, like about 200 MP, so you're not going to have to worry about HP restoration, or MP restoration, sorry. Anyway, yeah, just sitting pretty. It's the boss battle altogether took about 9 minutes, I think, and yeah, just follow the setup that HCBailly has in his video description, or if you want, you can pause the video at the beginning here here and look at the setup I have. This worked for me. Anyway, I didn't do any level. Yes, see right there. Got him. So anyway, that's no easy task. But we get some pretty nice and a nice goodie from him, and you get some experience and gold. 50,000. My God. Anyway, we're gonna gain a few levels. Blah blah blah, and just that's it. So it's a nice reward if you can do this challenge. But your equipment setup and your first 2 to 3 rounds of this boss fight is essential. As you can see, I haven't done any level grinding. I might have fought a few extra battles and have a couple, you know, I might have one or two characters that are higher level than what HCBailly had. But anyway, just yeah, but back to HCBailly though. He's the reason I decided to do this, and put some commentary on it. But I don't know if you watch his boss battle, like you can see, like his he has this setup down pat. Like he probably had to do a few takes just the same as I did, and yeah, it's a great challenge. And the Gades blade you get is just it is powerful. Like the IP on that is ridiculous, and the attack power is actually pretty good up until about the 70-75% mark in the game. Like you're not going to find anything better up until then. So, and I think only Guy can equip it. Dekar can, and I think he can equip it. I don't know. I never checked, but yeah, that's what you get. A little bit of dialogue. Defeating Gades doesn't change the plot in any way, and it doesn't change what happens here. And that chick there, Iris, is very suspicious to me. I don't know, like I haven't actually played this game, but I think she's Arab. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I've never actually beat this game yet, so I'm not really sure. So yeah, that's about it. Just yeah, that's it. Anyway, it's a long boss battle. That's it. It's over. Just read through the dialogue, and Tia's there worrying about her boy toy there, because you know, he's got all the chicks following him. Got Iris, got Salon, and Tia. Oh man, that guy's a pimp. Anyway, there's the Gades blade. Get the attack. 221 to 351. That is so good for this point in the game. Sword possessed, blah 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 blah. Octo strike. There you go. 8 times in a row. So that's it's pretty damn good against any boss you can come up to for quite some time, if you so choose to use it. I never really did, but yeah, there you go. That's how you do it. See, we gained a few levels there, and that's nice. So anyways, thanks for watching, and thanks to HCBailly for giving me the guide, and yeah, that's it. You guys have a good day.